topic is theatrical performances and whether or not I found them invigorating or not. And to be honest, when I was a child growing up, my parents tried to culture me a little bit, and they took me out to Cats when it was in town, or Phantom of the Opera, or Sunset Boulevard, the big musicals, and most of the time I fell asleep. And I also watched our high school musicals, and I actually grew quite a secret hatred for the musical as a genre. I have a real problem when people are having a normal conversation that I'm buying into, and then one of them starts singing. I have a hard time following along with that. So I haven't really been invigorated by too many theatrical performances, to be honest. But I was invigorated by a situation related to a theatrical performance, and it took place at our high school. At our high school, we had a performance of Carousel, which is a very famous classic Broadway musical, I guess. And they did the performance, and all the kids got into it. I wasn't in it, you know, it was the grade 10s and 11s and 12s, and they really got into it. And the show was over, a week had passed, and the director for the musical, who'd formed quite a strong connection with the kids, came in one day, and something wasn't right with him that day. And we don't know what it was. And we didn't know at the time. But some wires had crossed somewhere. And he got all the kids into the courtyard, all the kids that were in the musical, and he got them on a table and he yelled at them all, and he told them that the musical was so good in my small little town. The musical was so good that they were taking it on tour and that they were going to go to Broadway. And every kid in the musical, most of whom I wasn't really that close with, got up on the tables and were screaming and hugging and crying. And I was sitting there thinking, oh God, this can't be happening. These theater kids are finally having their day in the sun. And then it came out that it was all a lie. And you should have seen the smile on my face.